Warm welcome, students of my this academy. Now listen carefully and attentively in this class. Okay. So this is your exercise, all of you. Chapter 4, materials, metals, and non-metals. So I have already explained in the chapter. Okay, was the materials, that is metals and non-metals. So first question is here: which of the following can be beaten into thin sheets? So zinc, phosphorus, sulfur, oxygen. So zinc. Answer is zinc. As zinc is a metal and metal has property of malleability, can be converted in seed by beating. Okay. So rest of these are non-metals. Got it completely? Let's see the question number 2. Which of the following statements is correct? So that is, generally metals are ductile. Mercury metal is liquid at room temperature and cannot be drawn into wires, therefore, it is non ductile, and so the option is incorrect. So, the option A is incorrect. Not a single non metal is ductile. So, option B and D are incorrect. Got it completely? Let's see the question number 3, that is fill in the blanks. Phosphorus is very reactive non-metal. Okay, phosphorus कैसा होता है आपका? Is very reactive non-metal. Okay, and metals are good conductors. Okay, metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. मेटल्स आपका किसके लिए गुड होता है? कंडक्टर ऑफ हीट एंड इलेक्ट्रिसिटी के लिए. ओके, एंड आयरन इज मोर रिएक्टिव देन कॉपर. आयरन आपका मोर क्या है? रिएक्टिव है देन कॉपर से. ओके, मेटल्स रिएक्ट विद एसिड्स टू प्रोड्यूस हाइड्रोजन गैस. मेटल्स क्या रिएक्ट करता है? विद एसिड टू प्रोड्यूस क्या करता है? हाइड्रोजन गैस. लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट वन. T for true statement and F for false statement. Okay, so generally non-metals react with acids. So false. Generally metals react with acids and release H2 gas. Sodium is very reactive metal. That is true, because sodium, potassium, calcium, etc. are very reactive metals. Copper displaces zinc from zinc sulfate solution. Yes, that is false. Okay, copper displaces zinc from zinc sulfate solution. That is false. The reactivity of zinc is higher than copper, so copper cannot displace zinc from zinc sulfate solution. Coal can be drawn into wires. That is false. Coal is a non-metal, so it is non-ductile. Okay, let's see the next one. Some properties are listed in the following table. Distinguish between metals and non-metals on the basis of these properties, like appearance, hardness, malleability, ductility, heat conduction, conduction of electricity. Let's solve this one. Appearance means lustrous, dull. Hardness, hard, soft. Malleability, malleable and not malleable. Ductility, ductile, not ductile. And heat conduction, good conductor. Non-metals, bad conductor. Conduction of electricity, good conductor, bad conductor. Give reasons for the following. Aluminium foils are used to wrap food items. Aluminium foils are used to wrap food items. So aluminium foils are used to wrap food item because pronunciation, because aluminium is highly malleable. It can be beaten into thin sheets. Moreover, it does not react with food. Okay, next one. Immersion rods. Okay, rods, that is rod. Okay, rods for heating liquids are made up of metallic substances. That is, metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. So therefore immersion rods for heating liquids are made of metallic substances. Okay, C1. Copper cannot displace zinc from its salt solution. So the reactivity of zinc is higher than copper. Only a metal of higher reactivity can displace a metal of lower reactivity from its salt solution. So copper cannot displace zinc from zinc sulfate solution. Sodium and potassium are stored in kerosene. Sodium and potassium are stored in kerosene. So give reasons. Sodium and potassium are highly reactive metals, so they can catch fire even when they come in contact with air, so they have to be kept in kerosene. Okay, seventh question. Can you store lemon pickle in an aluminium utensils? Explain. No, we cannot store lemon pickle in aluminium utensils, as metals react with acids to liberate hydrogen gas. The pickle, which is acidic in nature, can be spoiled. Let's see the next one. In the following table, some substances are given in column I, that is column 1, in column 2. Some user are given as the items in column 1 and those in column 2. So gold is jewelry, okay, that is a D1, and iron machinery, aluminium wrapping food, carbon fuel, copper, electric wire, mercury, thermometers. Okay, let's see the question number 9. What happens when dilute sulfuric acid is poured on a copper plate? So copper does not react with dilute sulfuric acid when concentrated sulfuric acid is poured on copper plate. Copper reacts with sulfuric acid to liberate hydrogen gas. Copper plus, so copper is Cu plus sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4. Okay, sulfuric acid H2SO4, copper sulfate, that is CuSO4, and hydrogen gas H2. So H2 means hydrogen gas. Many times I told you. Okay, and the second one, iron nails are placed in copper sulfate solution. Write what equation of the reaction involved. So the reactivity of iron is more than copper. So iron will displace. Iron will displace copper from copper sulfate solution, and in this reaction the blue color of copper sulfate fades. Okay, and iron, that is Fe, copper sulfate, that is CuSO4, iron sulfate, that is FeSO4, and copper Cu. Clear? So here in the next thing, Saloni took a piece of burning charcoal and collected the gas evolved in a test tube. How will she find the nature of the gas? So add some water in the test tube in which gas is collected. Now cover the test tube, shake it well, and test the solution with blue litmus and red litmus. Blue litmus turns red, and thus the nature of gas is acidic. Okay, let's see the question number B. Write down what equation of all the reaction taking place in this process. So charcoal, when reacts with oxygen, forms carbon dioxide gas. So charcoal means C, oxygen means O2, and carbon dioxide means CO2. Okay, question number 11. This is the last question of this year. One day Rita went to a jeweler's shop with her mother. Her mother gave old gold jewelry to the goldsmith to polish. Next day, when they brought the jewelry back, they found that there was a slight loss in its weight. Can you suggest a reason for the loss in weight? So, to polish a gold ornament, it is dipped in an acid like called aquaresia, and the outer layer of the gold dissolves in the acid, and the inner shiny layer is visible because of loss of upper layer of jewelry. So its weight is reduced. So now all of you have to note down these question answers in your notebook completely. Okay, and also some queries like fill ups, true, false, fill in the book. Got it completely? And if you have any query regarding this subject, so send an email. We have already provided that email, right?